Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Clashing with Corey. I'm Corey and I'll be your host today. We're going to go in and break down some 3-star attack strategies from our latest war against Reddit Elefino. So, first one that we're going to go into is one that I 3-starred, because hey, why not? And we're going to go to the attack that led to that 3-star first, because I always want to do process videos, how we got to that attack, how we built up to that 3-star. So here we go. We got Beth playing the Big E account, going in on this Town Hall 10. Now, if you look at the bottom, you got all 4 air defenses right there. Pretty easy to take all those out. So I understand totally what she was going for. A bunch of loons on the back end, you know what I mean? If you take out those air defenses, and a bunch of heals and rages and try and get it done. She falls a little bit short, had a couple things go wrong. She brought some Valks to funnel the sides, and wall broke in at the bottom, and then jumped in, and she's got some CC bowlers that are going to come down, but she was a little late on making that funnel on the side, and didn't get it funneled quite enough. So if you look over on the right side, we've got this Dark Elixir drill still standing. That's going to cause her a little bit of trouble pretty soon. So she gets a rage down. That jump should have been down a little bit sooner, but I believe both the bowlers and the queen both walk around the base on this. Maybe a couple bowlers, one bowler goes in, and the rest walk. In spite of that, she still gets pretty decent value. Both those bomb towers are gone. She's gonna pop her king and get the queen kill. Alright, but she's got a queen and bowlers walking around the side of the base, really not getting much value at all. So here comes the loons. And it just falls a little short. On a base like this, the person that built it fully understands that they've got all the air defenses on one side of the base, so you better believe they're going to have all their air traps on that other side of the base. All the red bombs, all the air skellies, all the Teslas, you know what I mean? All the wizard towers. So everything that's dangerous to air is going to be over there. So this one falls a little bit short. Maybe would have done a little bit better if that kill squad would have gone in, but still, the value that she got, considering that neither her queen nor her bowlers went in, led me to really give it another look. I still didn't trust doing air on the backside, but I figured if I could get the same value or better, I'd have no problem hogging the rest of that with a whole lot of hogs and 3 heals. So here's what I came up with. So let's look. I changed up the army comp a little bit. I didn't really need 2 golems, because when she had her golem down on this mortar, the only thing that was firing on it was this archer tower. So it was really still healthy by the time it went into the base. So I brought a golem for this one and a max giant for this one, and the max giant's not going to take any real damage, except maybe some mortar fire from over here, because this archer tower is already going to be distracted on that mortar. So I brought wizards to funnel these sides, and I spread them out a little bit just to get that funnel established a little better, a little sooner. Now this side over here had a few more buildings, so I dropped 2 wizards and a Valk just to get that funnel built quicker. So we'll see how this pans out. There's the golem tanking the archer tower. Got a giant on the other side, and it's not even taking any damage at all. Got wizards on either side for funneling, and an extra Valk on the left just for a little quicker funnel over there, just like I said I would. Got wall breakers coming in, and now comes in the heroes, the Valks, and then the jump spell's going to come down. We only got a partial CC draw, so I didn't bother dropping a poison quite yet. Now I'm going to drop that rage right in there. Boom, and then a poison for the CC. I save 1 poison for the backside, because if you're hogging it, he didn't have all air skellies up, so I figured I'd have to deal with at least some ground skellies, so I was saving the poison for that. So I get a much deeper push into the base, get both heroes, all my Valks in there. I switched from bowlers to Valks just because Valks are a lot less likely to try and walk around the base. So I get my queen really deep in there. She takes out both expos, and then she's going to go in and go after that wizard tower as well, pop her ability. Now, we still had a mortar over here, and I didn't want it to screw up my hog pathing, so I sent 1 hog in just to get rid of it, just to really clean up the path for the rest of my hogs. And if you look at what we got left here, it's not much. We got a really skinny path through this base. Now, he does have a Tesla farm up here, and I knew about that from her attack, so I planned on, I think I saved 10 or 11 hogs for up there, and I plan on having a heal right in this neighborhood as well. So, hogs coming in, I saved 10 for the Tesla farm, and as soon as I drop my hogs down, I'm already dropping 3 wizards right behind them for cleanup. First heal goes down. Now, here comes in the backup hogs to take care of that Tesla farm and keep those hogs really focused in one group so that one heal covers all of them. So we do have some skellies chasing them. You want to be a little patient so that you catch some on the back end too. Next heal is going to come down covering both those wizard towers, and at that point there's really nothing in this base that can mess with hogs. Drop that poison down there, just take care of those skellies following them, but all we're looking at is 3-point defenses and a single target inferno for a whole lot of hogs. Cleanup's coming around the right side. Huge pack of hogs left. So I'm going to speed it up just a little bit, but then I'm going to slow it down and show you. If you notice this archer platform right here in the middle of the base, those can be tough to get to. Now I had 2 minions left over for it. I wanted to wait until, first of all, they could directly target it. So I waited for those hogs, finished cleaning up those buildings, and then I sent in one at a time, because the chance of hitting a red bomb on the way in there are pretty high. So if you send in 1 minion at a time, if he dies to a red bomb, you can send another one right behind him. And, you know, that red bomb's already gone, and he can take out that center building. Sure enough, there's 2 red bombs on the backside, but that's okay. He already took care of that platform, and this base is wrecked. I don't know how many hogs that is, but it's a lot. 15, 20 maybe? Alright, let's go into our next attack. On number 14, the first one that hit it is going to be, that was Beth again on the Big E account with the first attack on number 14. Alright, so she's coming in with a bowler witch attack. Let's see what makes this a good candidate for that sort of attack. Well, if you look down this side, there's not a whole lot of splash damage. What do we got, like a mortar? You know, not much. So some witches and bowlers should theoretically do okay on this side of the base. Now on this side we do have some splash damage, but we don't have any sort of air defenses. So what you can do is you can still use the bowlers and witches, but you can throw 2 healers on them so that they survive that splash damage. So let's see how it works out for her. Gets one side down, puts the healers on them. Gets the other side down. Now timing is really important with these attacks, because you have to get those sides funneled in order for your core troops to go in. But if you don't get your core troops down soon enough, those sides are going to take some really heavy fire and they will die out really fast. So this is definitely an attack that needs to be practiced a lot. First jump goes down, getting us back all the way into the second compartment deep in the base. That was a good jump there. So we got a rage. Now the second rage, if you notice, it really overlapped that first rage big time. Definitely should have held off on that rage and gotten it a little deeper in the base. And that second jump also comes down short. That compartment was already opened up. She could have dropped it right on that clan castle and really gotten a much deeper push into the base. So bowlers, witches are wrecking the base, but now they're stuck on a wall. They're stuck on that wall right there by the Inferno Tower. You know, she dropped a skelly spell on it to distract it, but there's really no heroes over there anyways. It's still a good plan to do, because those take out a lot of heroes. This attack falls short, I think mostly just because you could have gotten more value out of that rage deeper in the base, and that jump, if that would have opened up that extra compartment, they wouldn't have been stuck on that wall for so long just getting beat on by defenses. As it is, she still comes really close. It's obviously a plan that has legs. We're 4-timesing it through the rest of this attack. Alright, and we'll stop it right there because it doesn't get too much further than that. Now, let's go ahead and see the cleanup hit on this base. We got number 14 done by our number 8, Aquaholic. And he's got the exact same troop comp. It was good troop comp, didn't really need to change much. I think the only thing he really does different here is improve the spell placements inside the base. Sure enough, His timing's about the same. He used that, since that left group in first. Got the giants down to tank now. A lot of people have gone away from the golems just because of the single target infernos. And another thing giants help out with is you can spread them out a little bit, tanking a wider area than one golem can. You know, it's base dependent. If you're not going right into a single on your entry, you know, a golem very well might be the better option. So he gets the rage down and the jump down in the first place, but you'll see his second jump goes down right on where I said it should be, on that clan castle, and opens up the whole back side of that base. You know, it opens up for that inferno compartment, and that second rage super deep in the base. They're gonna rage right through that inferno, right through the whole back half of this base. So his queen walked around. I don't think that was intentional, you know, but it still worked out okay, just because his spell placements were a lot better. His core troops got a much better push through the base. We know how this one ends, so we'll go ahead and speed it up. It's an excellent adjustment and triple by Aquaholic. Alright, man, our next 3-star that we're going to take a look at, it's going to be a Hog Attack, but the first one that hit it did not hit it with hogs. Let me see. 8 on 10. Let's go. So, the same guy that just tripled that last base tries to throw a bowler witch attack at this base as well. So, let's see what side he's hitting from. So he's got bowlers and witches down on that side up there, bowlers and witches down at the bottom. Now, I can kind of see what he was looking at, because you really don't have much splash damage down here, so theoretically, bowlers and witches down here should be okay. Up here, you do have some splash, so he's probably going to throw some healers up there. But when they get back here, past this first part of the base, those healers are going to get taken out by this air defense. Got some giants down tanking. Got some over here and some over here, just to really tank for that whole swath. You don't want to start losing bowlers and witches really early in the attack. It really screws up your momentum. Now, he lost that bottom side completely. Just a Tesla down there and maybe an archer tower that really just wrecked it. So he's got his core troops in there. He's got his jump down, heal down to cover those giant bombs, keep those bowlers up. Now, just like I said right here, this air defense is targeting these healers now, so they are not going to last much longer, and that's going to be, you know, one of the reasons this attack eventually peters out. Also, we really didn't have the flank on the bottom, really didn't last long at all. So we got witches that don't have any sort of healers or bowlers backing them up on the right. They'll never make it past that wizard tower, and you know, the rest of the attack just kind of died out. So what did we see from this attack? Well, I don't know, it was pretty close. I probably wouldn't run another bowler witch attack on it, just because I'm not that big a fan of it anyways. But one thing that you notice that really stands out, if you look in this compartment right here by this king, look at how many giant bombs were in there. You know, in a bomb tower, that's a lot of value in there. So what the next attacker does is uses that information for a hog attack. See, Josh C is going to come in here and with an entirely different army, but you can still, you know, make use of the intelligence that you gathered from a previous attack. Now we know there's several giant bombs in here with a bomb tower, and from there you can also get to the queen as well. So he's going to bring in a really small kill squad right here, try and take out this compartment, and then just hog the rest of the ring that's left up. So we'll see how this breaks down for him. Got a wizard out there starting on a free funnel. Got a baby dragon up there. Nice. He got his funnel done really fast, which is important at Town Hall 10 because golems melt so fast at Town Hall 10 level defenses, and you want some tanking left by the time you get in the base. Now he pops his king early, so that the single target Inferno doesn't have a chance to lock on. The queen's kind of taking her time getting into the base. She's got the bomb tower down. He's got a Tesla down in there, several Teslas, and he got rid of that other giant bomb location right there. He's going to pop his ability to kill the enemy queen, and I think that's about where the value ends. He was probably hoping to get the Inferno, but you know, that's really just an issue for pathing since a single target Inferno doesn't kill too many hogs. You know, but the giant bomb that's next to it might kill several. But still, it was a pretty small kill squad. He's able to bring a ton of hogs. Now, he's got his group of hogs down in his first heal, and immediately he's got some cleanup down after it. Second heal coming down over the bomb tower. He's getting a little bit of a split. It's not ideal, you know, but he didn't lose too many over to the left, so he's still healing the big, large main group of hogs. Next heal is going to come down, cover this wizard tower, Expo, and the double cannon there. And he's got a ton of hogs left over. I mean, yeah, he's got a wizard tower, but that's a lot of hogs, and they're at full health. They're going to get through the rest of that, no problem. So yeah, sometimes the attack that you follow up with isn't going to be the same attack, the same army. Sometimes you're going to see things that you didn't like about using that attack, but you still get to use, you know, the intelligence that you gathered from that attack to, you know, formulate sometimes an entirely different attack strategy that just takes advantage of a few things that you saw there. So let's go down. Who had this last one? Let's go ahead. A fresh hit on number 8. So we don't have any sort of process on this because he freshed it. Alright, he came in with the Polar Witch attack, and what he saw was that we really don't have any air defenses in range over here. So, you know, you could put a couple healers on a Polar Witch flank right over here and probably get it done. Now, there is one in here that would eventually target healers as they rounded the corner up here, but by the time they get there, you're going to have your core troops in here, and that air defense is going to be gone. Now, on the bottom here, he doesn't use any sort of healers. He just sends witches and bowlers. And that's a little scary because this wizard tower right here is waiting to just take out those troops. However, he gets his core troops down fast enough to where they get this wizard tower taken out before it can do too much damage to those side troops. Alright, got both his flanks down. He's got giants down in the middle to tank, and then a wizard on each side of that to really help cut in that side of the funnel to make sure that your edge bowlers and witches go around the edge, and your core bowlers and witches stay in the core. Got the jump down in a great spot. Got the rage down. Now, I think he was a little late on popping his king's ability, so it does get targeted by the single, but it doesn't have a chance to take him down all the way. And just like I said, those bowlers get in there just quick enough to take out that wizard tower before it has a chance to take out that bottom flank. The top flank was definitely taking a lot of heat, but those healers doing a good job of keeping it going. The queen, of course, is sitting there beating on a wall. But man, he gets a really good push. He's really patient with his spells. Look how deep in that base he had a second rage, just to really push through the back half of the base. So at this point, he's got 2 flanks intact. He's got a queen with full health, still has her ability. This base is absolutely wrecked. Well guys, I hope you liked the video today. Definitely trying to bring some variety, but definitely also sticking with Town Hall 10 attacks, because frankly that's my favorite thing to do in Clash of Clans right now. So if there's anything else you want to see, let me know in the comments, and that's all I got for you today.